Good evening, my people. We are back with our day-to-day online bangers. And we have been having a very long story, long topic about food poisoning. We are still covering this topic, and before we continue, let me start by appreciating you guys for the support you are showing me, because if it were not for you, this channel could not have been where it is at the moment. Thank you for your support. Thank you for the subscriptions. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the comments. Let's continue supporting this channel so that it may grow to greater heights. So feel appreciated and continue sharing, commenting, and liking our videos. Let's get back to our topic, whereby we are talking about viral gastroenteritis, which is a topic we started yesterday. And in this video, we are going to start by talking about the causes of viral gastroenteritis. As the name suggests, it's obvious caused by a virus. So, viral gastroenteritis is caused by a number of viruses. It's not one virus, it's a number of viruses, and it's easy for the viruses to spread in group situations. That means when you are accumulated in a group, it's easy for the virus to spread because it's always contagious or easily spread. Some of the ways these viruses are transmitted include the following. Number one, eating contaminated food or drinking contaminated water. The key word here is contaminated. It's not any water, but contaminated water. It's not any food, but contaminated food. Number two, being in close contact with someone who has the virus. Obviously, it's contagious and it's airborne. So if you come in contact or close with somebody having the virus, definitely you will get it. Number three, sharing utensils or other items with someone who has the virus. If you share personal items, for example, utensils, this involves cups, spoons, and plates, the virus will be carried through the saliva to the spoon. And if you use the same spoon, or you share a mug or a cup, it's easily spread to you. Number four, touching contaminated surfaces. Let's say, for example, you are changing your child's diapers and you come in contact with the fecal matter, and you touch a table and someone else comes and touches that area you have touched with your dirty hands. That way, it can be spread from the surface to the person who has touched the surface. Number five, not washing hands properly, especially food handlers. If you know you handle food, you must wash your hands thoroughly with the soap and water. Because if you have come in contact with this virus and you are not going to wash your hands thoroughly, you can easily transmit the food to your clients. For example, if you are working in an hotel, there is a point to note. Viral gastroenteritis affects people of all ages. It doesn't choose. It affects people of all ages all over the world, but some factors can increase the risk of contracting viral gastroenteritis. For example, let me repeat this. Viral gastroenteritis affects people of all ages. It doesn't select between the old and the young. So it can affect people of all ages all over the world, but some factors can increase the risk of contracting viral gastroenteritis. And what are these factors? Factors that can increase the risk of contracting gastroenteritis include the following. Number one, children under age of 5 years. That is a risk factor. Obviously, their immune system is always down. Number two, Older adults, especially those who live in nursing homes or assisted living facilities, because of the crowded groups in the nursing homes, if one of them has this virus, it can transmit to the rest of the group. So people who live in such groups, or people, older adults, especially those who live in nursing homes or assisted living facilities. Number 3, people with compromised or weakened immunity or immune system. If your immune system is strong, definitely you will fight this bacteria. But if your immune system is weak, for example, HIV patients, they are prone to gastroenteritis, and this is one of the opportunistic infections that affects people living with HIV virus. Number 4, those who are often in group settings such as schools, dormitories, daycare, religious gatherings, and other indoor group settings. Those who are in gatherings, those who are often in group settings such as schools, dormitories, daycare, religious gatherings, and other indoor group settings. Obviously, where you are crowded, it's easy to transmit or contract this kind of a virus. Next point, being malnourished, especially low levels of vitamin A or zinc. If you are malnourished, for example, protein, energy malnutrition in children, obviously your immune system is so low, and it's so easy for your body to get this kind of a virus. Next point, recent travel to developing countries. This can also predispose you to contracting this virus. We have antibiotic or antacid use. And the last point, we have anal intercourse. For those who are gays, for those who do anal sex, it's a risk factor to viral gastroenteritis. So, note this. Common viruses that cause gastroenteritis include the following. What are the common viruses that can cause gastroenteritis? Number 1, we have norovirus. Number 2, we have rotavirus, as we discussed. Number 3, we have adenovirus. And number 4, we have astrovirus. Those 4 are the common viruses that can cause gastroenteritis or viral gastroenteritis or stomach flu. Let's discuss these viruses one after the other, and we will start with norovirus. Norovirus is highly contagious and can affect anyone at any age. Highly contagious means it can spread so easily, and it affects anyone of any age. It spreads through contaminated food. The key word is contaminated. Contaminated food, water, and surfaces, all by people who have the virus, and it's common in crowded places or spaces. Contaminated food, contaminated water, common in crowded or gatherings, crowded spaces or crowded places or gatherings, schools, churches, rallies. From those groups you can contract this kind of virus. So let's look at the symptoms. How will a person present when having norovirus? Number 1, nausea. Number 2, diarrhea. Number 3, fever. Number 4, body aches. And a point to note, signs and symptoms start within 1 to 3 days after contracting this virus. This marks the end of our first video today, and I hope you have enjoyed. I hope you are learning something. So let's continue subscribing, liking, and sharing our videos so that they may reach the whole world. So for those who have not subscribed, why should you be left behind? Subscribe, like, share, and comment. And I know this channel will grow to greater heights. Let's meet in the next video whereby we are going to touch about the rest of the viruses. That is rotavirus, adenovirus, and astrovirus. Thank you.